Houshmandzadeh. I just wanted to say Houshmandzadeh because I couldn't spell it without looking at it. How much will Stefon Diggs help out Drake May?
He's going to be a big help to Drake May. I can't help but point to the impact he had on Josh Allen. And you say what you want, Josh was young. He was going to come in. 2018 to 2023, the years they played together, they was averaging 28 points a game with Stefon Diggs. When he didn't play, 18 points a game. That's a lot. 266 yards passing with him, 187 yards without him. And so his first season with the Bills, he had 127 catches, over 1,500 yards. And so I don't expect that at all. I don't expect that at all because that's when he was really in his prime. But Drake May is going to benefit from somebody when it's 3rd and 6 or less. We getting man-to-man. I know he going to win. It ain't who I'm going to throw the ball to. I'm going to 1. No reservations, no second. I don't care who's guarding him. I'm going to 1. And that's going to give him peace of mind more than anything. That's what's going to make Drake May better, knowing that I got a guy, wherever he's lined up and whoever's lined up on him, he's going to win. And so, to me, he's going to help Drake May out so much because in those situations, it makes the decision for the quarterback easy.
Yeah, I think, Rick, when you look at this as a veteran guy coming to a locker room with a young quarterback, going to be able to give him all the things that you look for in a veteran wide receiver that understands where he's supposed to be, won't be any herky-jerking around. He knows, hey, 6 yards, boom, he's going to be at that spot. It's just all about the timing and the rhythm in Josh McDaniels' system. If you think about in this system, he's going to be a lot like what TJ was in Cincinnati for them, where I know where he's going to be at all. Of course, the department knows TJ's going to be over there. I ain't even worried about it. I know what that guy's going to be. He knows what to do. And this is the same situation for me with Drake May. And he sees his system as something that would extend his career beyond the flash that was going on in Buffalo. Buffalo wanted to push the ball down the field with the big, strong arm with Josh Allen. In this situation with Josh McDaniels, outside of Randy Moss, they're not throwing the ball down the field. Everything is going to stay from the line of scrimmage to the sticks. That's about it. That's their concepts is going to be sweet, short, and medium, and this works perfect for a guy like Stefon Diggs.
I get where you would want to have a veteran wide receiver with a young quarterback.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Stefon Diggs is that guy coming off of an ACL at 31. Is he coming back to prove something? Like last year, even with Houston in the 8 games, he had 8 targets a game. And with Josh felt compelled, I have to throw the ball to Stefon.
But in this system, that'll happen.
I get that, but is Stefon, and again, this is kind of the weird fit for me. Is Stefon going to be fully happy?
Hey, 8 targets a game?
In this system.
That's a small amount when you look at who else he got in New England.
No.
Who else they gonna throw
they just got Hollins over there, but I know, I'm saying they just got him, but, you know.
I've never gotten Stefon is a mentor-type player for a young quarterback. I didn't feel that with Josh. Like, it worked,
well, here's
but
what
I felt like Josh felt like I have to get him the ball. This feels a little bit like we've had some other situations with some young quarterbacks who felt it was Baker Mayfield with
OBJ.
Yes, in Cleveland.
But I think it's a little different, though.
I have to get him the ball. Is that necessarily the best thing for a young quarterback when he feels compelled? I have to keep this particular guy happy.
It all goes back down to the understanding of, one, your personnel, your formations, and where you are supposed to go with the football. That's all coaching. They're going to coach Drake May in certain situations like TJ was talking about on 3rd and 6. I know he's going to be. That's my outlet. That's my guy. He's going to do the things. They're not looking for Stefon Diggs to be Stefon Diggs of Buffalo. They're not asking him to be that guy. So as far as the ACL goes...
But is Stefon Diggs looking to be the Stefon Diggs who was in...
No, he's not. I can tell you that just based on Houston. Just based on his role in Houston. You got to think, Nico Collins was the guy. They brought Stefon over there as a second, third type guy, although he was getting those receptions. He was getting those receptions, opportunities, but they were not down the field.
And Nico was hurt also.
And Nico was hurt.
Nico was hurt. He was hurt.
And Nico was hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna, like, I'm with you, Rick. I hear what you're saying. It depends on what type of role is Diggs willing to play and how he recovers off the ACL. Will he help him? Man, you sure hope so. But the situation in Buffalo was different because he played there. He got comfortable with Allen. You know, when you play with somebody so much, you start getting comfortable with them. When you go to another team, like when I went to another team, I wanted to fit in now. I knew the Celtics was me, and I could just, what you doing? When you go somewhere else, you got to fit in. And so you hope that, like, hey, I'm coming off an injury. I'm trying to bounce back. I'm trying to get to where I was. And I know Father Time is not on my side. I am, I'm on the wrong side of receiver age.
That's a great point. That's a great point when you go to a new team. That is so true. I got to get. You just trying to fit in and not rough when he fell. Just show him I can still play.
First.
That's a great point. Key, you wasn't doing that?
Hey,
Paul, I'm with you on it. Hey,
he was walking there like, this mine.
Hey,
this me still.
No, that is very true. You just trying to find your way. Yeah. Very true.
So,
but
so I think he'll help.
As Keys pointed out, though, it depends on the wide receiver. Not every wide receiver is going to a new team and saying, I just want to fit in.
I'm over here. I'm trying to get some more chicken.
Exactly.
I'm over here trying to get some more chicken.
No, not when I went to Carolina. That was Steve Smith.
I mean, that was the end of the road, though.
That was Smitty. That was Smitty's team, man. I really was just trying to fit in. Deshaun Foster was my guy, and I just, hey, man, he cool. Dan Henning, my OC,
waited until his last year to try to fit in.
$54 million.
Woo,
Think about that.
Let me hold something.
Yeah, Prime, man. Stop faking. Give me mine. What you think, Paul?
Freaking flyer miles to Colorado. I'm gonna get him up.
Hey,
more trips.
You talked about Shohei Ohtani. Is he a bargain? That's still,
that's
still a bargain.
Still a bargain.
Deion.
That is a bargain.
He's just getting started, though. It's well deserved because nobody was watching Colorado football before he got there.
And the crazy thing about it is, I don't want to just give him credit for Colorado's football program. I want to give him credit for the enrollment.
Yeah.
Has shot up through the roof.
Yeah.
And then let's leave Colorado for a minute, Rick. I want to give him credit for the prime effect of our colleges, whether it's the HBCU level, whether it's guys getting opportunities. My good friend Eddie George is now the head coach at Bowling Green. Okay, left Tennessee State to go to Bowling Green. No matter what,
Jackson,
Deshaun and Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
All of that is Deion
effect. That's a prime effect right there.
And you can look up and down these colleges that are now. And look, first of all, there's never going to be another one of him anyway. But if you can just get a certain percentage of what he brings to the table on your campus for your program, you're going to be okay.
Honestly, I look at the entire state of Colorado in a different light.
Yeah.
Because of Deion being there.
Yeah, that's
and
true,
the way that the state of Colorado responded to Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
That's where he has had such a transformative effect. This is the question I have as far as, like, my first thought is he's going to be able to continue to recruit, right? He's going to find talent. And I want to say, can he play for a championship? And the one question I have is, I need to see him coach a quarterback and a team without his son Shedeur. I just haven't seen that.
Well, they got the top quarterback, the young quarterback,
Julian Lewis.
I get all that.
They got him, so we'll see.
I get all that. But there's something about you raised this kid.
Yeah, I understand.
You brought him up, and have that relationship.
But here's what I say to that, Rick.
Replicate that.
Here's what I say. He raised a whole lot of kids that he got relationships with outside of his son that look at him like a father figure. You can look at Horn, the receiver. You can look at Hunter.
No doubt.
No doubt. That's kind of instilled in him. Even when, as a player in the NFL, He was a Pro Bowler, whole deal. People looked at him as like a father figure for advice and all sorts of things. It's just amazing how he would touch.
Like, Prime would have getaways out the country, and you just get a message, hey, Prime want to invite you to Puerto Rico. You be like, huh? Like, I got the invite.
Rick,
and I was like, like, invite you to his house in Texas.
Let me tell you a quick story, though. TJ, you may not know the story. Paul's heard this story, and you probably don't know it either, Rick. So I was drafted when I was drafted, 1996. He's playing Major League Baseball. Drafts in April. I don't know Deion from a can of paint. All of a sudden, I have my draft party at the House of Blues on Sunset. Packed. Everybody, rappers, the whole thing, players. They come get me. They say, Deion want to talk to you in the foundation room. Deion, who are you talking about? I said, Deion Sanders, the man in the foundation room. Man, come on, man, stop. So I go upstairs to the foundation room, open up the doors. He's sitting on the red couch in a red suit with the chains on, the whole thing. He wanted to just come and give me advice. Now, this is in the middle of baseball season. Okay, he wanted to come and be a part of my celebration and give me advice on what I was getting ready to enter into. I never met the man. Think about that. That's and that's the sort of stuff that you get with a guy like Deion.
Sure, and that's why I believe that it's possible. It's just I can't ignore what a father-son relationship is at a position like quarterback. And being such a central piece of that team. I just need to see it.
Yeah, congratulations, Prime. They need to give you some more.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.